It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Wednesday morning. Mm. Sorry, it's been a minute since I've been on this live, been on YouTube, trying to get some stuff together. For everybody support me. I appreciate y'all patience. Um, More of these will be coming. Uh, but I wanted to get on here because me being a Gemini, if you know me, Geminis, they can be emotional, but they can also see through the bullshit. They can also bring out truth. Because the one thing I always say, Kanye, he's a Gemini, but he ain't no Gemini, nigga. He's a Gemini with a J. But the one thing about Kanye, he's gonna shed light on that truth, whether you like it or not. Now he is a little bit, you know, not there, and he do be full of shit sometimes. But he's gonna shed light on some shit. He's going, he's going to let you know where the bullshit lies. Hence this Lupe fiasco bullshit. And I'm calling you by your name. Yeah, I ain't got the views and everything, so you're not gonna pull up. Matter of fact, I don't even want you to pull up because you not finna sit here and do no fucking roller coaster bullshit like you've been doing with everybody else. Let's get down to the nitty gritty, shall we? Just like everybody else, you grew up a fan or you grew up liking Lupe music. You know about his talent, never question. When it comes to the pen game, he's top tier to none. He's one of the best to ever do it. Hence his arrogance, which when you know that you're great, when you feel that you're great, you're gonna carry that. My problem that lies with Lupe is you think that you're smarter than everybody in the room. And when you think that you can control every nerve. You can control everyone's mindset. You think that us common original folks don't have the bandwidth to understand what your message you're trying to display. You think that because you're a professor at MIT, which congratulations on that, because you're a professor at what Harvard, congratulations on it. I might be wrong, but you're a professor somewhere else. You like to mention that. Um, because you're able with your wordplay to do all these triple and double entendres and everything because you're well respected in your peer group. You feel like we're just mere mortals to you, like we don't understand what the fuck you're doing. Let's just be real here. You have I ain't gonna say hatred, it's a healthy hatred for Kendrick Lamar. You don't think he's that good. You think you're better than him, which I can respect that because that's your opinion. Every artist that gets in this business, you have to feel that you're the best. Otherwise, what the hell are you doing? This is a competitive sport. The whole reason why I was so pissed at J. Cole, because I'm like, nobody's telling you to not be humble. But when it comes to your pen game and everything, you're supposed to feel that you're the best, no matter who's in the room. So I give credence. I respect Lupe. What I don't respect is how you get out to the public and try to gaslight us like it's on us. We're the reason why this happened. Like, oh, we're just pulling shit out of our ass. Like, oh, we are just making stuff up. It's funny how you always say, I don't have no problem with Kendrick. I love TDE. I love Absol. I talk to TDE. I talk to Absol. To the common listener, they can take that as okay, cool. But to a person that has common sense and know, what the hell does that have to do with Kendrick Lamar? Absol is not Kendrick Lamar. TDE is not Kendrick Lamar. And also, you keep bringing up Absol like we don't understand what you're trying to do here. You thinking by bringing up Absol that that can cushion everything. Brother, I'm here to tell you, as much as you done had deep thoughts with Absol, and I'm pretty sure he done shared some proper information. When it comes down to it, to you or Kendrick Lamar, guess who he's picking? Since you so big up TDE and everything, guess who he's picking? But off of that tangent, you go on Koala T's, thing, and y'all have y'all little spat. Then you turn around and try to spin the narratives. You and your buddy Mickey Fax and whoever that wants to spin that narrative that people are mad because you said that you're better than Kendrick Lamar. When that is entirely a whole lie. Because people were not mad because of that. People were mad because you said there's 100 rappers better than Kendrick Lamar. Then you try to spin that and say, hey, if you're a rapper, you know you're supposed to feel like you're better than him. Two different subjects, two different topics, two different things. It's one thing to have confidence and feel like you're better than everybody and nobody can be better than you. It's another thing when you get out in public and say, I know 100 people better than that person. That's not those person's opinions. That's your opinion. So that comes off as hate. That comes off as shots. But you think because you're smarter than everybody that we're Mr. Screwing, we misunderstanding what the hell you're doing. No, I hate to say it, but your shit don't stink, Lupe. We know exactly what the fuck you're doing. It's like me going out in the public and say, you know what? I'll beat everybody in this room's ass that's wearing white. Then everybody come in with a white t-shirt, like, what's up? What's up? Nah, that's not what I was saying. I was specifically talking about this nigga right here in the white shirt. But all y'all supposed to feel like y'all can beat everybody ass here. All y'all supposed to feel that way. Like you supposed to have confidence in anything. Yes, opinions are like assholes. And he happens to be smelling real bad right now. That nigga smelling right. But it's different between having an opinion and going out your way. See, he always say, "Oh, they brung it up. I didn't bring Kendrick up. They didn't force your ass to answer either. They didn't force your ass to go out there and say the specific statements that you're saying." And yes, I remember the 100 rapper thing. That's also the same one when they was naming uh different types of rappers and everything. And you went out your way to say this with a verb. We also remember when you was on was like Hot 97, something like that, and they was asking you to name all the lists of the rappers and everything, and you named Logic and all that stuff, and Peter Rosenberg said, "How about what about Kendrick?" You could say, "Hey, yeah, he's one of them." You immediately went and say, "Oh, you nut hugging." Was that necessary? Whatever this is, you can spam all you want, buddy, but, but that wasn't necessary. Now you just got deleted from him. Bye bye, gummy bear kids. But my thing is, I could give a shit about what your words say. Anybody can write a little sweet soliloquy about how much they like a person or don't like a person. It's your actions. Act can talk. Act can get on TV on this, screen, YouTube and everything, and Twitch or whatever the fuck he on, and say how much he dislike Kendrick and how much Kendrick is worse for the boom 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 boom. Then when you go and look at his replay value and all this shit, Kendrick is at the top of the list. So you can talk all that you want. Your actions is gonna prove the truth. And with Lupe, every action that you take is to throw a shade shot or whatever at Kendrick Lamar. My only problem is you just come out and say that you don't like Kendrick Lamar, you have a problem with it, and you think you're the better rapper. Just come out and say it. All these bullshit that you trying to do, I don't know who you think that's feeding, but that's not feeding us. The whole gaslighting the public and everything, nigga, we can see straight through that bullshit. Straight through it. Then you go on here and try to manipulate and change narratives. And I'm not even gonna get on you for the APSA lady that you called a bitch. She's frying your ass up already on YouTube. She got it covered. But for you to sit there and lie and everything, talking about she started and all this stuff, yet she's the one with the evidence. She's the one with the proof. Like, Lupe, you are full of shit. And I would tell you to your face. I would tell you on live. I would tell you anywhere. I don't give a fuck about your black belt, your fucking samurai swords and everything. You are full of shit. And that's all I got to say about that. At the end of the day, I can care less what the fuck you do now. I don't want to hear no song from you. What's good, man? What's good, nut? I don't want to hear no song from you. I don't give a fuck about your double entendres. Because at the end of the day, you full of shit. You a full of shit ass nigga that can rap. And if you really want smoke with Kendrick Lamar, stop pussyfooting around and go ahead and send shots to him. Stop waiting for him to hopefully send shots to you. Nigga, you want that smoke, go out there and get it. Hello, Blake, but you shouldn't be on this live right now. Unfortunately, it's grown folks talking. That's my problem. And Mickey Facts, salute to you. You gonna ride for your man's that's on it. But I hope you telling your man's behind the scenes that he full of shit. Justin Hunt, I know you got a lot of these relationships. You got a 10-year relationship and everything. But I hope you telling your man's behind the scenes that he full of shit. I ain't expecting y'all to get on here and everything. Like I understand. That's your man you gonna ride with. Just the difference between me and y'all, well, I ain't gonna say that because I ain't trying to be all disrespectful. But with me, I'm gonna ride with my mans and tell him he's full of shit, whether it's public or behind the scenes too. I'm gonna tell him he's wrong too. And like I said, with Lupe, you think because you got you done, got all these achievements. I tell you what really grinds your gears. Control opened up the floodgates. But before control happened, you you forgot how people was loved, how people loved Good Kid, Mad City. And one of the albums that they was comparing it to was Food and Liquor. But just like Drake, you thought, oh, this is the little brother I can son and everything. Now all of a sudden control happened. And not only did control happen, with Drake, even though he had bitch tendencies, I can understand why he would feel some type of way. His name wasn't mentioned in that, even though it wasn't nothing serious. He never mentioned you. Not at all. That opened the floodgates. You wanna know what else opened the floodgates? When Kendrick got the Pulitzer Prize. Oh, you didn't like that. Oh, you didn't like that. For a nigga that's wordplay and all that shit. Oh, you didn't like that. That's when the whole, his pen game, it's all right narrative start coming. Because you feel like you should have got the Pulitzer Prize. You felt like with all the shit that you put out, when you made a whole song about a fucking building coming to life as a robot, you felt like, oh, I should have got a Pulitzer for that. And that's when your actions start to show, your bitterness start to show. Kendrick became the nigga that you always want to be. Now, granted, your career was derailed. I ain't gonna sit here and deny that. You stood up against something that you believed in and it cost you. But the thing is, when it comes to being real and true to yourself, instead of being bitter and mad because the nigga that supposedly took your blueprint and ran with it, instead of congratulating them, be like, thank you, because you did what I did and made it bigger. You feel some type of way. And then, like I said, to cover it up, you want to bring Ab Soul in this, trying to cause a rift. But like I told you, at the end of the day, when it comes to pick and choose, guess who Ab Soul gonna choose? Everybody knows that Ab Soul is a dominant motherfucking top tier fucking lyricist. What the fuck did that got to do with it? But guess what? You ask Ab Soul what Kendrick is, he's gonna tell you he's a fucking top tier lyricist. And also, let me clear up this before I get up. This whole lyricism bullshit that you're trying to spin, lyricism wasn't just bars and punchlines. Yes, it started off like that, but it advanced, it developed into more. Just like basketball. When basketball first started, it was in a basket, literally. But it advanced. You added a net to it. You added a goal. You added the box next, right behind the goal. The fact that you sitting here and you're supposed to be a lyricist that dissect bars and everything. The fact that you over here doing class studies of Kendrick Lamar, you want to say he's not a top tier lyricist when you, of all people, know and catch the double entendres. You're supposedly a Nas fan. How you a Nas fan but want to discredit Kendrick Lamar's work? Like, be for real. That's why I said we see through the bullshit. Facts. He did surpass him. Kendrick Lamar is everything he wanted to be, everything he felt like he should have been. But in the words of Q-Tip, we don't believe you. You need more people. And that's all I'm going to say about that. At the end of the day, Kendrick's going to keep doing his stuff. He's going to keep winning awards. He's going to keep making motherfuckers like you and the Drake fans mad. Now they got a whole narrative that, oh, black music is just down bad now. Instead of telling motherfuckers, hey, step your game up. Instead of saying, hey, their music has been down. Their creativity has been down. It's funny how black music has been down when Luther was what one of the longest reigning songs. That shit spanned from March all the way to June. That's black music. Kendrick Lamar's album, what spanned what 4, 5 weeks to number one. That's black music. But the thing is, when you put out bullshit and you expect the fans to just stomach it, that's when you get quick results like that. Facts. Uh, facts, night night. He got on fucking rap roundtable and showed a clip of him giving him the fucking fan award. And think that's supposed to mean that he don't hate Kendrick. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Nigga, you gave him an award. So the fuck what? Talk about what you did after Control came out. Let's talk about that. People think because you do three good things, that's supposed to excuse 10 of the bad things you did. Balance that shit out. Balance it out. But instead, what Lupe do when you're not really him that you say you are, when you don't have that confidence that you say you are, you want to degrade motherfuckers. Oh, I sold 20 million albums and all that shit. Yet you think motherfuckers don't know how the music industry work. Kudos to you selling 20 million uh albums. Guess what? If it wasn't for the motherfuckers buying those 20 millions, you would be just like us. So, in the words of my homeboy Devin Bellamy from UGA, humble yourself. Because all that life that you living right now, Can easily be gone. But that's all I wanted to say. Thank everybody that hop on the chat. Shout out to Night Night. And I love y'all. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. And I'm out.